How's everybody doing tonight? Guess what I'm doing? I'm cooking supper. I tell you what, and I'm using Tupperware to do it. Because you know what? Real men use Tupperware. What do they say? What I say? Tupperware. It just ain't for the ladies anymore. I want to show you a little bit of what I'm using tonight. You get a quick look here. Because I made some coleslaw. Here, let me flip this around and see what she looks like. Right there is some beautiful coleslaw. And I'm telling you, look at that. I use a pink. That's a bowl because real men use pink. And I chop her up in one of these things right here. And what you do is it's got the blades in there. You pull that handle, it chops everything up beautiful. Then I also got some, I need some lemon juice, so I use one of these things here. It's a lemon juicer. Put that half a lemon in there, and squeeze her down real good and tight, and it pours a lemon juice. I got some celery, because that's just for me to eat. That's a snack. I'm eating healthy. Then we got some onion. I chopped up some onions using a Tupperware cutting board. Beautiful, don't break. Using a beautiful Tupperware knife. And I also got some baguettes and some melted butter and a little wand here. Instead of using a brush, you got a Tupperware wand. What's nice about this is when you go to wash it, you know when you butter stuff and you spread the butter on and it sticks to the bristles, and no matter how much you wash it, you can't seem to get the bristles cleaned off? Well, these are patented Tupperware bristles. They're made out of Tupperware. So guess what? When you go to wash it, heck, butter comes right off. All that greasy goodness comes right off. But for now, I'm going to take this butter here and I'm going to brush it on the baguettes. Because then I'm going to toast them. So, here we go. Put some butter on there. Get it nice and thick. It's kind of weird doing it with one hand. And I'm going to brush it on there. I'm going to brush it on this one. Got 4 baguette piece slices and 2 tablespoons of butter. Get it real good. And then I'm going to brown them on the stove with a Tupperware frying pan, which I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, back in a second. Here now I got 4 pieces of baguettes all buttered up. I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them on one of these things right here. This right here is a Tupperware frying pan. And it's made exclusively by Tupperware. And you can buy those on sale too. And I'm going to create a link. You can go to Melissa's Tupperware page and you can see all this kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to put them on. Let me get over here. Never mind the mess on the stove. I was a little messy earlier. I'm going to take those and I'm going to toast them on here. Slide them right there. This produces nice even heat. And if you keep an eye on it, they won't burn. They just toast nicely and beautifully. Look at that. Fit them right in there. Perfect. Like that. Cheer. What do they call them? Baguettes, I guess. That's French for bread, I guess. And we'll get those cooked up and go from there. Usually I want to know, this is what I'm going for. Because I got potato wedges. I had those in the oven. And then I'm going to cook up some shrimp and put it on the baguette with the coleslaw. So we'll see what she looks like when I'm all done here. Now remember, normally I burn water. But with Tupperware and the right ingredients, about anybody can do the cooking. Talk to you later. Alright, I'm back real quick here, but because you know, there's this thing called multitasking. Now, men ain't too good at multitasking, but with Tupperware, I can multitask. See, the wife, she at work volunteered to make potato salad, and so while I'm cooking the baguettes and the shrimp and all that good, tender goodness, I'm going to drain the potatoes that I've been boiling for. It took me 45 minutes to peel those potatoes because I'm a lefty and I can't peel potatoes. Then I went back and said, you know what, I bet you there's a Tupperware peeler somewhere. And I pulled out the Tupperware peeler. Oh man, that was quick. I had it done in less than 5 with the rest. So I did about 1 pound of potatoes, took me almost 45 minutes. And I did 4 pounds with this peeler, 5 minutes. It's beautiful. Anyhow, so I'm going to take this beautiful Tupperware pot that you can get on Tupperware. And, oh, look at that. I just got done boiling it, and I pick it up into my hand, not burning me one bit. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it in this handy-dandy, beautiful blue, jet blue colored calendar. Now, I know they call them colanders, but they're calendars.
They're red now.
Oh, they're red now. Cool, you get a red calendar. So if you go old school like we got here, I got a blue one. Then I get a red one now. I can buy a red one. And then I can hang them up on the walls. And it look like a red and a blue booby.
You could put the white lid in between them and you'd have red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. But for now, just hang them up like that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and drain these beautiful, beautiful potatoes, Idaho russets, in this calendar. Look at that, the water goes right through. And watch, I'm going to clump all the potatoes because that's what I do. Right there. Keeps them all nice and clean and don't get them all synced up. boy, that's 5 pounds of beautiful russets, I tell you what. And I only dropped 1 chunk.
It is 5 pounds in the colander.
And it's 5 pounds in the colander. And that extra voice you hear, that's the ghost of Christmas past, otherwise known as my wife Melissa. She's the one that you can order all this beautiful goodness from. Because you know what, man? This is out for you, man, especially. Now, I know some of you don't like, I can't have a Tupperware party. That's not for men to do that. BS. A real man who loves his woman will hold a Tupperware party with other men so they can love their women and buy them all kinds of Tupperware. Like I said, anniversaries and birthdays and Hanukkah and Christmas and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day. If you think about this last Valentine's Day, if they had that red calendar, if you'd have known about it, you could have bought her a red calendar, and that would have been her appreciation for love. You could have put a rose in there, a couple roses, and it would have been beautiful. A red calendar and a red rose. But anyhow, so I got that done. Now, do I take this? Like I said, I'm not much of a cook. Put it back in the pot because we gotta let them cool down, right?
We'll put them in a big vetsa bowl so that I can make the potato salad
So
later.
I'm gonna go get a bowl. I'll tell you what kind of bowl. I'll get a super big one or a big one?
Super big one.
Super big one.
So I can mix it up nice.
Now, they say a bowl.
That's a mega bowl.
That's a bowl. They call them that's a bowls. You know why? Because that's a bowl. I mean, look at how big that is compared to my head. And I got a big head, so you know that's good. How many quarts is that? It says 10 liters. Carry a 5 plus a 2. That's a bowl. There's a lot of bowl. Take the potatoes, slide them in there like that. Look at that. 5 pounds of potato in that bowl, it barely even covers it. Gives you plenty of room to do some mixing. Now just think, if you were making gumbo or anything where you had to mix a lot of stuff, cement, you had these out in the shed, and you need to just do a little patch of cement on the sidewalk, right in there, then quick crete, water, mix her all up, use a power drill, get one of those beaters on the power drill, clean that right up, go like that. Just make sure you wash it right away after you pour the cement because you don't want it to dry in there. But I bet you 10 to 1, that dried cement, you'd be able to get it out of there. I bet you 10 to 1 you could. And if you can't, that's all right. You got a cement bowl. You go, that's a cement bowl. Not just that's a bowl, that's a cement bowl. Anyway, I got done with that. I'll let this cool down so she can make her tater salad, the world famous Melissa potato salad. And I'll go back to the baguettes because I don't want to see them burn. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. And warm. You should probably use a spatula. So I'm going to go in here and I don't see my spatula. Probably got a dishwasher, so I'll use a Tupperware spoon. Ooh, the worms. There we go, they're beautiful. Look at that golden goodness. Brown, perfect. Got a little blackness on there. Just spice it up. Beautiful. Now I'm going to make the shrimp. And I'm going to cook the shrimp later and you'll see it when it's done. Later, Gators. I'm trying to do this with my phone, so let's see if this will work. And the only thing I don't like about my phone is I can't switch the cameras on it. So I'm just going to flip her around. I'm hoping you get in my face and not in my nose hairs. But I got to do some shrimp now. So what I'm going to use, and I'll spin this around. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use that calendar again. Because I have to clean it off. And let's see how I might just set this up here some way and somehow or another. Go in here. See if I can prop that up. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That ain't gonna work. Anyway, so I gotta open this. I gotta open this up, and do it one-handed, boys. I just tear it open. Well, here I'm gonna just have you look at the something for a second while I open up the. While I open up the bag, the shrimp. There, that's that chopper. You can see that chopper for a second while I tear open this bag. All right. Put the shrimp in there. So, real quick. See, I got the shrimp right there. What did I get on? Did I get shrimp juice on the screen? Let me see. I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to focus too. Oh, there we go. So, I got the beautiful shrimp in there. And look at this. I can take it, rinse it off right in that colander. Yes, and I cleaned the colander after I did the taters. Now I'm going to clean that up like that. Beautiful shrimp. And I'm following the directions. I'm supposed to rinse the shrimp real good. And then I got to pat it dry. And I don't have any padding, so I'm going to pat it. Pretty soft already. I don't know why I need to pat it. But I'm going to go get some napkins and I'll dry it off. Back in a bit. Okay, so now I gotta pat it dry. Today's St. Patty's Day, 2021, and I'm gonna pat the shrimp dry. So let's take a look here. As I flip this over, take my napkins and I'm gonna pat it dry. Dry as I can get it. See, I do this one-handed, boys. Like I said, I never claimed to be Gordon Ramsay, but I can get it. Oh, that shrimp smells good. Pat it dry. Once I pat it dry, then I take it and put it in a medium bowl. So right there, I got, where's it at? There it is. I got a medium bowl. And I'll just dump that in there. And I got to add ingredients to it. So let me get back and we'll see what we got for ingredients. Okay, so you don't need to see my ugly mug, so I'm going to go through this real quick. I got the shrimp right here, and it says directions. Take a large drizzle of olive oil. So I got my Tupperware container with my olive oil. Look at that beautiful Tupperware container. It's got a lid that pops up. You can pop a top again. A large drizzle of olive oil. I don't know how much a large drizzle is, but there's a large drizzle. Oops, you get that? Right in there like that. See that? Squeeze that, shoots it right out. Large drizzle of olive oil. Then I need to add a big pinch of salt and pepper. So I whip out the old Tupperware salt shaker, pop the top, and a large pinch. I say that's a large pinch. And then grab the pepper shaker, open it up, and a large pinch. That's a large pinch. So I got that. Then I need to add paprika. So I'm going to give me some paprika. Paprika. Let me add that. Paprika. The paprika added. Then I'm going to add some celery salt. I get that open. Hey. This thing won't pop open on for me. It's hard to do this one-handed. Alright, there we go. Throw in some celery salt. There we go. And then some garlic powder, because you got to have garlic powder with shrimp. Put that in there. And once you got all that in there, what you do then? Cook, stir occasionally. So I got to mix this up a little bit. Oh, I got to throw in some scallion wax, actually. Scallion, they call it. It's actually green onion. And so we'll toss some of that in there too. Use a phone strip. Nah, there we go. Alright, so there. I got some green onions, some paprika, some celery salt, garlic salt, and a drizzle of olive oil and shrimp and green onions. Once again, grab my Tupperware spoon. See what it says? Tupperware. These are beautiful spoons. And I'll take that and mix her up. Get it evened in there. Flip it, stir it, twist it. Flip it, stir it, twist it. Oh, that looks good. Smells good too. So I got that done. Cook, stirring occasionally until shrimp is pink and cook through 3 to 4 minutes. Remember that frying pan that I did the baguettes on? Toss it right in there. Ooh, listen. Ooh, sorry for that. Listen to that sizzle. I think I got all the shrimp out. Grab me my Tupperware spoon again and kind of stir it up, flatten it out. 3 to 4 minutes. So once I get it all straightened out here, oh, listen to that sizzle. So there, we'll let that go, and I'll set the timer for, we'll start with 3 minutes and go from there. Back in a second. I just want to show you a little bit here. These are the potatoes that I did earlier. I forgot that. That's taters cut in wedges, and then I threw them on the deal here, and I poured olive oil all over it. Put them in the oven at 425 for 24 minutes. They come out just like I like them. So I'm going to set that back in there to keep them warm. And what else I got to do? I did that. Well, once I'm good to go. Thank God for HelloFresh, because that works really good for me cooking. Gives me directions. Got everything done. Next thing you'll see is it all set up on a plate. Later, Gators. All right. I got the shrimp done, the baguettes done, the coleslaw done, the taters done, everything done. So now I'm going to show you the piece of the resistance on, get this, Tupperware plates. Some beautiful gold Tupperware plates. We've had these a couple years and they're still in very good condition. They got a lifetime guarantee, I'm telling you. It's worth the money. And So anyway, I'm going to go show y'all what I was able to cook. And I think it turned out okay. I mean, it don't look like the picture, but I don't look like a picture of husband of the year either, so close enough. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera over and show you what she looks like. There we go. Let's see if I can make sure it's in focus. 2 servings, shrimp, coleslaw, taters, a baguette, all on a Tupperware plate. This is called warm buttered shrimp rolls. Warm buttered shrimp rolls. So, I hope you liked the video. Buy Tupperware. I'm going to put a link up here. Like I said, Melissa, she's got some big goals set for herself on this Tupperware stuff, and I think she's doing a great job. She's building a great team. They're all doing wonderful, and they're all regular working people, and they all could use your support and help and purchase. You know, you're not buying from a multi-globular company. You're buying from a company that helps supports regular people, men, women, all kinds, selling all over the country, selling Tupperware because it's a great product and does a great service and lasts almost forever. Now, if you are interested in having a party online through like Facebook or Messenger, something like that, go ahead, contact Melissa. I'll put her link to her Facebook page. You can send her a message. Also, I'll try to find the link for if you just, so I know some of you guys are kind of chicken about, well, I'm going to say it. Y'all chicken shit if you don't want to have a party. You men out there. Because I know how some of you are trying to be macho. I don't want to sell Tupperware. Hey, Tupperware just ain't for the ladies no more. You can sell Tupperware and have a party. Or if you want to and you just did a little bit of chicken shit, you can go ahead and order just what you want. Say you want one of these chopper things here. I don't know what color they come in. They change every so often. So it's not always pink, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's blue. I know we got a blue one somewhere. Well, we got all kinds of stuff. There's a bigger blue one, so they come in different sizes. And there's an even bigger blue one. And you pull the handle, and it chops stuff up. That's right there is like a vegetable to make dressing, stuff like that. You can put things in, all kinds of stuff. We can go through here. I mean, look at this. I got all kinds of Tupperware. All kinds of Tupperware. You guys got any questions? Give us a holler. Tupperware. See this thing right here? Now, there's a cover in there underneath these lids where you can cook a cheeseburger or a steak in the microwave, and it works wonderful. You can put cupcakes in there. All kinds of stuff there. And look at this rack. I got pots and a wok and all kinds of utensils. We got all kinds of Tupperware stuff. And the reason we got it is because we believe in it. It is a great product. So, if you're at all interested in ordering something or holding a party, becoming a consultant, heck, man, some of the highest earning managers and directors have been men. When Melissa first got into Tupperware way back in the 90s, when we lived out in California, let me tell you something. Her distributorship was run by a couple, a husband and a wife. And they had this big old building where they'd have all these rallies, and she'd go every week. And I'd tag along once in a while. And if I'd have known then what I know now about this product, I'd have supported my wife more, and I'd probably be a millionaire. And I'd have my own recording studio, like professional recording studio. But me being me, you know, I just figured it was a hobby. Well, it was a hobby, but she could have made it more if she'd had my support. And right now, I'm giving her my support because I believe in this product. I've used these products for over 30 years. We've been married 30 years coming up here in May. I've used these products 30 years, and I believe in them. So, do me a favor. Like the video. Share this video. Share it all over the world. Let other people see it. Let everybody in the world see. Let's make it go viral if we could. I'm imploring you guys out there, my family, my friends, because that's where I'm posting this on my Facebook page. And I'm imploring you, show your love, show your support. If nobody wants to buy my music, that's fine. Let's buy the Tupperware. Help support Melissa in her journey in life here. She's working really hard. She goes to work 8 hours a day, comes home, we cook supper. She works another 2-3 hours on her grading and her schoolwork stuff. And then from that point on, another 3-4 hours on her Tupperware. Now, y'all don't have to get that involved, but that's what she does because she loves it. Because she believes in the product. I believe in the product. And I'm going to stop yabbering right now and I'm going to eat this shrimp. Love y'all. Have a good evening. Later, Gators.